Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on that video as always. Today we have another rack store haul. I have to apologize, I don't have any video of me in the rack store on this particular day. I apologize for that. But nonetheless, I have 3 fragrances that I got. One at TJ Maxx, one at Nordstrom Rack, and the other at Burlington. So pretty good haul. These are 2 of these you don't really see that often in the rack store. One of them you see a little more often, but not many of them. Usually they only have 1 or 2 on the shelf. So I'm excited to try all 3 of these. I also have a bit of a bonus. I have 2 decants here sent to me from a subscriber. Shout out to Michael. Thank you for sending these over, Michael. I'm excited to try them. I believe they're both cheapies. So I have not tried either one. I've heard of one of them. One of them I haven't heard of. So I'm excited to try that. But yeah, let's get into it. That will be sort of a little bonus at the end. I'll give those a try. So this first scent I actually picked up at Nordstrom Rack, and honestly, at my Nordstrom Racks, at least locally, there's never crap there. I really strike out at Nordstrom Rack. I've seen other people in Nordstrom Rack have more success and find more, I guess, gems. I did actually purchase Prada Luna Rosa Black there. It was the only bottle on the shelf, and I grabbed it, and it was a really great price. I did notice that these have been popping up, and they had a good amount when I was there. Scent I'm talking about is YSL's Eau Fraiche. So $60 for this one. Let's give it a shot. So I really like the bottle on this. I like how it's sort of that frosted bottle with the white cap. It just kind of screams summer. So yeah, and my guess, Eau Fraiche, when you have a flanker like that, it's going to be a more, it's probably a lighter, more aquatic, more summery take on the DNA. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of EDP. I like the EDT. It doesn't get great longevity on me. I've tried it. I don't own it. This is the only Y that I actually own now. The EDP and I believe it's the Parfum. I like those, but they just, I don't know, there's something about them that don't work great with my skin chemistry. So I'm excited to try this one and see how close it is to those and see what I get from it. Pretty good atomizer. Okay, in the air, I'm getting sort of that woody, masculine, citrusy, almost lavender type scent. Okay, so this is super fresh. And I can already tell you that whatever note it is at the top of, say, the EDP, I don't really get it in this. And that top note in the EDP version, I'm not crazy about. But this is a lot of ginger. So I'm getting a lot of ginger from this. And I'm not the biggest fan of ginger. In John Varvatos Artisan, not crazy about that scent. It doesn't work well with me, but I'm really liking this ginger. However it's used in this, I like it. So that citrus up top, it's coming across as maybe a lemon. This has almost sort of a cooling effect to it. There's something sharp in this, fruity. Definitely getting a lot of lavender, so it's really aromatic, really masculine, really mass-pleasing, I would imagine. And I can see this working fantastic in the high heat. Man, the bottle really represents what I'm smelling right now. The bottle sort of reminds me of almost like an ice cube. And that's sort of what I'm getting. It's a very cooling, citrusy, aromatic fragrance when you first spray it. The cooling effect, I know there's mint and geranium in this as well, and that is probably where I'm getting that sort of cooling effect. There's also something green in this, probably the mint. I know there's juniper berries in this as well. This I am pleasantly surprised by. I haven't tried Y Live, but I've tried everything else in the line. As I said, I like those fragrances. I just don't own any. They don't work great on me. Not crazy about them. They're not my favorite. But this, on the other hand, is definitely a one that should be considered for the summertime. And for 100 mLs for $60, this smells like a really high quality scent to me. I'm really happy with this purchase right now. I'm liking it. Obviously, I can't speak to longevity. Projection doesn't seem like it's anything crazy, but that ginger note, I would imagine, is going to turn some heads if someone smells you, they'll probably pick up on that ginger, and it's a really unique sort of note. I think although it's used in a lot of fragrance, I think they use it really well in this one. So I would definitely, if you see this one, if you have an opportunity to try it, give it a shot. I think this is going to be a really great fragrance for this summer, especially in the high heat. I'm liking this one. YSL Y Eau Fraiche. So this next scent I picked up at Burlington for $19.99. I have not tried this scent. I did a little research on it. I know it gets compared to Terre d'Hermès. I am confused by the Mercedes line. There's a lot of flankers, and this one in particular, it's the silver. I'm not sure. Mercedes-Benz silver. I don't know. So the first thing I notice is this bottle is super heavy. So yeah, really heavy cap and bottle. Pretty cool gradient on it as well. It goes kind of clear to silver there, which I like. Would look good in a collection on a shelf. So let's try a Mercedes-Benz silver. Okay, so off the strip, I'm definitely picking up on the Terre d'Hermès comparison. I'm getting that rhubarb right away. There's some citrus, maybe sort of there's a bitterness to it that's probably coming from the rhubarb. And in addition to that, there's grapefruit and there's bitter orange in this. It's a very tart, bitter type of citrus, along with that rhubarb. Not very sweet. It has almost a soapy feel to it. There is ambroxan listed as a note in this. I don't know. I'm not really picking up a ton of ambroxan, but it does smell sort of soapy clean. There's also vetiver, pepper, musk. Yeah, this is, smells really smooth, not too harsh, not overly synthetic. I would say this is definitely a replacement to Terre d'Hermès for a much cheaper price. Obviously, I can't speak to longevity. I haven't tried it long enough to try, know how long it lasts, but off of the strip, it does feel like it's fading pretty quickly. So, but I can pick out all the notes. It's definitely in the vein of Terre d'Hermès, gentlemanly, really versatile, would really work well in the spring, summer months. Perfect work scent. It's bright, it's spicy. That rhubarb, I'm a big fan of rhubarb in fragrance. I like it a lot, and it's used really well in this one. There's another scent that this reminds me of, which is, I've talked about it on the channel, and that is Joseph Aboud's Black Linen. I prefer that scent. I can already tell you I prefer that scent over this. The reason I like that one is because that blood orange in the top note is super juicy, a tiny bit sweet. So it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. And then it's also a little creamier, which I enjoy in the Joseph Aboud. This is closer to what you would get from Terre d'Hermès. So although I did compare the Joseph Aboud to Terre d'Hermès, I guess it could be a bit closer because it lacks that, like I said, that blood orange aspect of it. There's little to no sweetness in this, at least to my nose. Not a bad scent though. I like it. I mean, obviously Terre d'Hermès is a classic sort of DNA and scent profile. So if you like Terre d'Hermès, definitely consider Mercedes-Benz Silver. This is right in that wheelhouse, and not a bad scent at all for $19.99. Got it at Burlington. Mercedes-Benz Silver. So this next one I picked up at TJ Maxx for $24.99. I passed on this one a bunch of times. I know it's discontinued. I've seen other reviewers talk about it, but I have yet to try it. Scent I am talking about is Mont Blanc's Presence Cool. Mont Blanc Presence Cool. I like the color of the juice. The juice is really nice. It's definitely that light aqua color, and bottle. I'm always Mont Blanc's bottles are strange. I'm not particularly crazy about their designs. I think that's where they lack, is in presentation, but the smell is usually good, and usually getting a pretty quality scent with some depth, and definitely something that I own a few Mont Blancs that I really enjoy, but for the price, they usually work out. So I'm curious to try this one and see how it is. Okay, in the air, it reminds me of something right away. So off the strip, I'm getting really soapy, out of the shower type vibes. There's bamboo, bergamot, grainy apple in this. And I do get the apple. It reminds me of Nautica Blue. That's what it reminds me of. I just wore Nautica Blue last week, and I hadn't worn that scent in a while, and it reminds me a lot of that. Although I will say, this has something else to it. It is a bit floral. I would say this is also reminding me a bit of Star Walker. It does have the bamboo in this, as I said. So that bamboo note is definitely identifiable, especially if you love Star Walker, which I do. It has sort of this feel to it, and I'm picking up some of that, although the apple is balancing out that bamboo, so it's not a straight up one-for-one of Star Walker by any means. Like I said, it does remind me more of Nautica Blue than Star Walker. Could be a combination of the two almost. Really light on the strip, but I'm picking up a bit of musk, some woodiness from that bamboo and the sandalwood. It is a nice scent. It's definitely has been done before. It's nothing that I haven't smelled before. If I'm comparing it directly to Nautica Blue, I would say that this probably smells a little more balanced, a little more well-rounded than Nautica Blue does. Although I think Nautica Blue is a bit more projecting and just is kicked up a notch. This is very, very light. It's a very light scent. It's not really projecting. It's not really doing much, although it does smell good. You just kind of bury your nose in the strip to get anything. So I would imagine this isn't the best performer. Let me know in the comment section below what you get for performance on President's Cool. To me, I'm not really getting much off the strip, which is always a concern because there are some things that fall flat on the strip, but when you put them on skin, at least for me, it usually translates to poor performance. So, and the scent is average, I would say, in terms of being worth the poor performance. I think I could smell like this other ways. Usually, like I said, with Nautica Blue or even Star Walker for that matter, but not a bad scent nonetheless. President's Cool from Mont Blanc. So finally, again, Michael, one of my subscribers, was nice enough to send out a couple decants of 2 fragrances he wanted me to try. And as I said, I believe both of these can be had for under $40. I'll be sure to link them down below if I can find them for that. The first one is Ajmal Kuro, which he described as a cross between Dior Sauvage and Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. So excited to try that one. And then the other is Eternity Now, which I've wanted to try for a while. I heard that's a really nice summer scent with coconut. So definitely excited to try both of these. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start with the Kuro or Kuro. If I'm mispronouncing that, let me know in the comments. Wow, really nice. Okay, so I'm picking up a lot of that bergamot. Definitely the black pepper, reminiscent of the Dior Sauvages, the Prada Luna Rossa Carbons, the Cool Water Parfum. Very reminiscent of those. But this has a brighter citrus, almost a juicier citrus to it, which I really like. Wow, this is really great. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. Picking up a lot of that lavender, so it's clean, fresh, blue out of the shower. Really easy wear, really mass pleasing. There's ambergris, vetiver, and geranium in this. I'm liking this one. It also has a kick to it, so I would imagine performance on this is decent, as it is with those others as well. And the ambroxan in this, I'm sure this has great longevity. I haven't tried it, obviously, on skin long enough to know, but I do plan on wearing this. I enjoy this quite a bit. It's really smooth, really well-rounded. It's funny because Cool Water Parfum reminds me of less of Dior Sauvage, more of Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, but a blend of those two. So it's funny that he described this one as that, because that's sort of how I see that Cool Water Parfum, and it reminds me of Cool Water Parfum. But I have to be honest, off the strip at least, this smells a little bit more rounded, less rougher around the edges. I'm also picking up more lavender in this than I do that. So that soapy, aromatic cleanliness to this, I'm definitely picking up a lot off the strip. This would be a great out of the shower, easy, dumb reach, summertime scent. Really year-round scent. I like this one. Ajmal Koro. Not bad. Next, we're going to do Eternity Now. And I got to be honest, I am really intrigued by the notes in this. In the air, definitely picking up on that coconut. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is something different. So off the strip, I'm getting the coconut. It's a creamy, fruity, there's star fruit in this, and I'm picking up on it. That combination of those two things, star fruit's listed as a mid-note. I'm going to read the notes on this quickly. So the notes are coconut nectar, star anise, ginger, carambola, which is star fruit, cedar, patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, and Moroccan cedar. The opening of this is reminding me of something. I'm not the biggest fan of coconut because sometimes it can come across as suntan lotion-y to me. I'm picking up the fruitiness of the coconut, and it's not just, I would say, I don't know if it's, I can't tell if it's really synthetic or natural. Like it's just so in your face, but mixed in with that ginger and the star fruit, it works. There's something about it that works. I'm not, it does, as it dries down, I am getting a bit more of that anise, that spiciness from the star anise. This is a sweet scent, so you're getting sort of a lot of sweetness from all those elements, the coconut, the star anise, the star fruit, the ginger. But with that is a light spiciness to it. Okay, so the star anise, I'm getting that sort of cooling licorice feel to it as it dries down. There's something almost floral. This is an intriguing scent. If you guys have not tried Eternity Now, or if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm curious to see what you think about this one. It's very different. It's very unique. This would work in the summer, warmer days. I wouldn't say super hot, but maybe it could. I'm having trouble placing the scent. I like it though. I like it a lot. It's getting sweeter as it dries down. I think I'm getting more of that star fruit. Some of the coconut is sort of tapering off and it's becoming a bit more rounded, less in your face. Still that cooling effect from the anise. And then I'm slowly getting a bit more vanilla, maybe tonka bean. I'm not getting much woods from this. And I know I said there is Moroccan cedar in this. At least right now, it's been a few minutes since I sprayed it. Not getting much woods. Definitely an intriguing scent. Longevity, if it's what I should say too, I don't get a lot of I get a little bit of the Eternity DNA, not much. And normally I get a lot of the Eternity DNA in the flankers of that fragrance. But this is something very unique and different. And I enjoy it. I like different, especially when it's done well. Eternity Now for men. That's all I have today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you for watching all the way to the end. If you stuck around, thank you. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.